you just start to realize just there's just different people. Like they're just
Sure.
not like they're not like other people. So I've been lucky to kind of build a practice even now, like remotely with some of the guys I work with, mostly kind of in the NFL. And you just start to realize that, and you with fighters, like, and the fighters that I've come across, is like they're just wired different. And people say that, and I've heard it before I started working with these guys, but it's not like a parable. It's not just like a thing. When you work with these guys, they're like superheroes. It's like some Men in Black shit. You're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
So
they're
yeah, it's just
they're like we always say like they got a special type of crazy, and the elite of the elite are super out there in a way they think and how they act, and that's kind of their normal, because regular people's normal is not the way they act. That's why they're not in the position that the elites are in, so it makes sense. It's crazy though.
yeah. And once you kind of like, and they're different. Normals are all different from one another. Like,
Yep.
but you just when you cross that threshold that you're like, okay, like this dude will run through walls to get better. Like, and most people won't even like set an alarm in the morning or eat breakfast. And it's like this guy, and across the board, man, with like all the higher end athletes I work with, and that's where like the empathy comes in. It's like for most people in a clinical setting, what I need to do is to get them to do the things they don't want to do. When you deal with an elite level athlete, is getting them to do less, right? Like they're just like, what can I do? Like, what can I do? What can I do? And so it's like, fuck, like, like chill, man. Like, come on, you do it. Don't you think you do enough?
Yeah.
But that was my first exposure to just a different creature, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because when I started working at ATT as a coach, I thought the same way I would think if working with General Pop when I was working with them. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to motivate these guys and really get in them. Or like even like with high school football, like it's a little different there, you know what I mean? And you need to kind of motivate those guys sometimes because they're kids. But these guys, it's like, and I don't need to do any of that. I don't even remember the last time I had to yell, and just really just the main thing that I need to do is make sure that everything is on point from a structure standpoint, and then also making sure I'm pulling them back because they're gonna end up overtraining themselves no matter what.